So Brom the sheepdog's been down. Another woofer here. Who's this? Brom didn't have her ball this time though. So. Right, good morning all. As you've probably seen, it's raining, and we keep looking at the forecast and to try and work out when it's going to be sort of one spot of rain, two spots of rain, and it keeps moving around. I don't know if that's because we're in somewhere rural. Doesn't help that when you're trying to put places into the weather app, the river isn't quite in that place, if that makes sense. So if the weather in the centre of a town is XYZ, that doesn't mean that's what it'll be on the river. So we've decided we're going to move on the basis that we really need to use the Elsan. And it's one of the restrictions actually on the river. The river's been just fantastic, but we've only found one service point that actually has Elsan. So they've all got water. Some have rubbish, like Acton, but the only one we found that's got Elsan is at Northwich. So realistically, the toilet situation means that we need to move today, come hell or high water, really. So I'm just walking up to the lock to see if there's a locky here. Don't see any CRT vehicles yet, because we can't operate these locks on our own. So if there isn't anyone here, that's a bit of a problem. Lovely cottages though, aren't they? And then we'll get through. I mean, we're going to get wet one way or the other today. So, put Josh nestled there on his own. Oh, Brom's got a ball. Hello, Brom. Are we playing ball? She'll let you know if you're allowed to play ball, because she'll drop the ball. Otherwise it stays in a mess. No, she doesn't want to play ball, you see. Morning.
Hi.
Right, straight into action. He's going to start emptying the lock. Said it'll take about 17 minutes to empty. It's not this one, by the way. The one on the far side. So I'll go and fire Josh up, let him warm through, and get a wet weather coat on. I think I'm going to be switching hats as well. It's not ideal for the sort of rain I think we're going to get today. That's a nice extension, isn't it? Oh yeah. It's lovely down here. Yeah, if you're looking for somewhere to moor on the Weaver, it's not the easiest thing in the world, I've got to say. Head here, it's great, absolutely fabulous. Yeah, highly recommend it. Look at the door on that, and the stained glass and the leading. Oh, gorgeous. Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. We've got here, work in progress. Oh dear. Oh dear. So that's an Audi RS6, which is a fabulous car that's been wrapped by somebody who shouldn't have wrapped it. Don't really understand why the CRT or their contractors have been here strimming this area. I get that bit. And then, oh, you can hear the lock working in the background. And then stopped just after this point here. Oh yeah, you can just see the water starting to bubble out, can't you, in the corner? There's going to be a lot of water coming down. and then like boom. Anyway, there must be a reason. You'd like to think there's a reason. I'll rephrase that. Right, so I talked about how good the moorings here are, and they are, but just thinking about it, one thing I should say, or we should say, is this relationship between how high the bank is and the boat. That, I mean, I can just step onto Josh's roof, and when I say step on, I mean sort of step on as opposed to step up. So to get down to him is a bit of a challenge. So if you've got some mobility issues, yeah, this isn't going to be the mooring for you. I don't think they're any lower down there, to be honest. But actually, a lot of the moorings are quite high here. The river's sort of designed and made for bigger boats than the narrow boats and cabin cruisers. So you'll often find, particularly at the locks, like if you go to Western Marsh Lock, where we were yesterday, and look where the mooring bollards are, not the ones on the lower pontoon they've built, but the actual mooring bollards for the lock. I think I'd need a ladder on top of Josh's roof just to get off. I mean, they're absolutely huge, but as I say, the navigation's not, you know, it's not exclusive to leisure craft, is it? So, right, let's get this cover off, get Josh fired up and warm through. Right, change of headgear, much better. For this sort of weather anyway. There we go, got a green light. Are they called semaphores? I think so. Yeah, you can see that's the one we're supposed to be using. It's cool it still works. Right, so I've just been handed a rope with a hook on the end of it, so pass the centre line through, and then I'm going to get our centre line back again once it's wrapped around this bollard up here. Right, here comes the centre line. You got it? Thank you. There we go. Hello, Brom. Hello. Where's your ball? My angel's just, look at all the leads. Yeah, well, my angel's not coming out, so she's checking the fire and doing inside jobs.
I'm doing my morning jobs at the moment, just washing up and stuff, but I'll be out in a bit.
No, just stay there. Let it dry at least.
I don't think it's going to be dry today.
Maybe not. Not by the look of this anyway. Anyhow. There we go. And he's manually adjusted the sign, as you'll see, so it's now red. Stop sign. Which is closing. Saltersford locks. Lovely. Of course, plenty of water going down there. You do not want to miss that sign. Cliff edge. presume that doesn't really go anywhere now. Just sort of, well, it goes around the corner by the looks of it. Good old that. There it is, there's a trip boat coming down. So I think what we'll do is we'll wind here and then probably pop in front of where this green boat is.
Is it coming up though?
Yeah, it's going off. Alright, so for the first time we've winded, I've not even needed to use reverse. We've just turned around in the width of the river. So just going to head back to the lift now and yeah, see if we can change our booking.
We are back again. Oh, it looks so high when you stand here. Anyway, somebody wants to go and play in the maze.
Wowzers, look at the weight of these. Well, you can't tell the weight, can you? But you can. Size of them.
You can save me.
I'll come and save you, don't worry. So these are the counterweights that were used on the lift when it was an electric system. So those massive cogs that you will have seen in our vlog. The vlog where we walked around the lift with Andrew. These were hung off humongous wires either side, so yeah, they're big things, aren't they? What are they, about 6 feet tall?
Here I am in the maze. Don't know what this object is. Oh, that's the door. Oh!
Oh, there you are. Hello, my angel.
Oh. There's what do you call it? Lozenge thing through there.
A lozenge thing.
Camera face off.
So it's now, they've now been turned into a maze. Oh, there you are. Hello, my angel.
Oh. What's that? Lozenge thing through
A lozenge thing.
there. Camera face off.
Let's see if we can find a lozenge thing. Cool, it's got some patina, hasn't it? Right, let's go and spend some money in the visitor centre. Support the lift and all that.
We can get out.
Oh yes, we'll have to find our way out first. So this is an example of the chutes and inclines. So your salt, etc. will go in down a chute to be loaded onto a boat at the bottom. And of course what the lift allowed was for the salt to come back up the other way if needs be. No loading and unloading, just take the boat with you. Vintage mechanical novelties. Gosh. Who's this creepy dude? The laughing sailor.
That'll give you nightmares.
Yeah,
Don't let Joe see that.
he's got a deal, hasn't he? Well, got to say, the visitor centre was very impressive. It's busy as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Loads of people in there.
Can't see.
Oh, is there a gift for somebody?
Somebody.
Called Orv. What else did you buy, dear?
2 books. But I can't buy this. It's a trilogy, but they didn't have the first one. So.
A Girl at the Tiller and the new #1.
Yeah, it's about a boating family from Walton.
Oh, we've been to Walton.
And book 2 starts at the end of the First World War, so I'm not sure what period the first one covers because I haven't got it.
Yeah.
But it sounds interesting.
Mm.
It's like the personal side of life on the canals, so
Oh, well, we'll
I'm looking forward to that.
we'll hopefully enjoy that.
Anyway, when they put this one through, I don't know if you heard, when they
No.
put this one through the till, they both started laughing. And she said, it's come up with a prompt to ask, would you like coleslaw with that? So I said, yes, please. But I didn't get my coleslaw. How random.
How random. There's an awful lot of activity up there, dear. Lots of high vises.
Right, this isn't good, is it?
Yeah, they'll just be they'll be on a work tour, won't they? Just explaining how it all works.
I reckon.
Hmm.
So
Well, I think these guys are going to be this lady's going to be our lift partner. There's Josh waiting patiently.
Here we go again. Someone's happy.
It's going to be a different experience as well because you don't drive in through the aqueduct this way, do you? You're straight into the lift caisson, which is different.
I don't know if it's better. I don't know if it's better or worse. I think it's better because you just sort of like getting on with it.
We'll just go different, shall we?
Anyway, at least it stopped raining.
So just hanging back to leave them some space and then to get tied on and whatever, and then probably as well going in and
Helping.
can't go too far when we're in there, can we? Yeah. Cheers.
Those wires are strong. We're going to get splashed if that gives way.
Is that a handbrake?
Well, look.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway. Wow.
You feel the bouncing?
Yes, I can feel the bouncing.
That's quite pronounced actually, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Close your mouth, dear.
Wow. That's a lot of bounce.
Yeah, that is a lot of bounce. Feels like being ratcheted up, doesn't it, rather than hydraulically pushed.
Let's think about like beaches in sunny places.
There you go, nearly level, look at that.
Just untying. Woo. Tie your stern rope onto here to keep you forward with that white marker, so you don't get chopped in half when that bad boy comes down. Sounding our horn. We're sounding our horn.
No, CRT goes out to check, just have a look for us.
Oh, right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you enjoy your little self?
Always. So
Do
cool.
you want to go down and up again?
Yeah, I quite happily do that.
Right. So these two are the next ones down.
Is that a cooking boat, is it? Hippie
Longstocking.
Longs.
Have you never heard of Pippi Longstocking?
No. What's that?
She's a character in a book with long plaits. I remember reading like quite a few years ago.
That's a lovely conservatory. Yeah, really well done.